Today I've got an amazing recipe to share with you. It's really simple, delicious and budget friendly. What is it? It is chuck steak cooked in a slow cooker, so perfect for the colder months. So let's head into the kitchen and I'll show you how we're going to make it. I've got some beautiful chuck steak that I got from Aldi. It's got some nice marbling. I want to show you two things that I'm going to do to make this meat even more tender, so stick around. And this costs nothing to do. I've got a fork and all I have to do is this. Just stab into it, just gently, like not too deep. And this really helps. Breaks down the fibre. And this honestly will make tough steaks way more tender. So just like that, easy. I just flipped it over and we'll do it again, and you know what guys, it's very satisfying. And this costs nothing. You don't have to buy a tenderizer. This does it perfectly. So I'll just do along this side here. Lovely. Next thing I'm going to do is going to make this meat tender as well, but also add flavour. I'm adding some Celtic sea salt. What's your favourite salt? So we'll put it on here, and then I'm going to add some herbs. I'll just flip it over as well, and we'll just add some more salt. So lovely. Okay, so for herbs. So now I'm going to be adding some herbs. This is optional. So if you don't use any seasonings, feel free to leave them out. But I'm going to be using garlic. That's a nice garlic powder. And I've got onion powder. Lovely. And paprika. So we'll just sprinkle the garlic powder on, like so, and then we'll add the onion powder. Use as much or as little as you want. So now for the paprika. So, oops. Just like so. I couldn't open this lid, so that's what I did. So now I just like to pat the herbs into the meat, and then we'll flip it over. And what you can do, so you're not wasting your herbs, you can just rub the meat on, whoops. You can rub the meat onto the herbs that are on the board. So I'm going to just put more garlic on the other side. I do like the flavouring. I've tried Carnivore without herbs and with. Oops, got too much there. I find it a lot better for me to use herbs. So, and I've used the herbs that don't affect me in a negative way. So, okay. And we'll just pat this into the meat, like so. And we'll just get all the lovely herbs, and it smells so delicious. And what I quickly did, guys, I just put some herbs on the edge of the meat. And that's just going to make it taste so delicious. So the next step will tenderize the meat, but it's also going to add extra flavour. So I'm going to now put this in the fridge for 1 to 2 hours. If I'd been better organised, guys, I would just let this sit overnight. But I've got a hand cream for this meat today. So I've got a container here, yay, and we will just transfer it. There's also 1 kilo of chuck steak. So into our dish, and then this little baby here, I'm gonna eat. Yum. I think that looks amazing. So I'll put it in the fridge for 1 to 2 hours and I'll be back with you shortly. So take the lid off. So I'll just put it in here. Yum. Like that. So I've got 120 grams of butter, which is a little bit over a stick of butter. So I just cut it up into little cubes and we will put it on the meat like so. You can add more butter if you've got a very lean cut of meat. It really depends on your goals. So how good is that? Yum. So I've got some warm water here. You can use your chicken bone broth or beef, lamb, whatever flavor you like. Definitely go for it, but I don't have any today, so just warm water today. So I'm just going to put on the scale so I can tell you how much water I use. I don't measure. I just pour over. So I think that'll be enough. And I'll just look and see how much water I use. So it was 153 ml. The next step, because I've got water instead of broth, I'm going to add some garlic. So about 2 teaspoons. And I'll just put in there and just stir it a bit. And it's just going to be so delicious, guys. I love this meal so much. It's been such a staple for me these days, and I love it during winter, and you are going to love it so much too. If you've never had it, you're going to love it. That looks so good, and we'll put the lid on and we're just going to put it on low. And that's that. How easy is that? And then I'll just check on it later and show you what it looks like, and I'll let you know how long it takes to cook. Bye! Hi loves, it's been 2 hours and 10 minutes. Let's have a quick look. Oh, it smells amazing. Just look at that. Looks amazing, so beautiful. So I'm just gonna turn it over. Oh, just get this little bit here. Oops, yep, got it. There we go. Wow, it looks amazing. So we'll put the lid back on and I'll see you in a bit. Just look at all those juices. Yum. So it's been nearly 5 minutes. Let's have a look. Whoa, looks good. Wow, look at that bubbling. Let's see if it's cooked. I'll just get a fork. I'll just see, it's quite tender. Looking good. So that's awesome. It's cooked. It's lovely and tender. I'm just going to shred it now. So here it is. It's so lovely. I'm going to dish it up. This is so yum. I can't get enough of it. So the next thing I'm going to do is just add a little bit of sour cream. I don't mind sometimes having some sour cream because I eat very high fat carnivore, so it sort of works for me. Look at that. So now for the taste test time. Let's just get a bit of shark steak with the sour cream and just have a taste. Oh, so good. It's so tender, guys. Mmm. Mm. Oh, it's just perfect. Honestly, it's just so easy to cook. Just perfection. Guys, you know how I use a little fork to tenderize the meat? It really makes a big difference. I need to do it more often. I need to do it every time because it really does change how tender it is. So I'm very pleased with how it went, and let me know if you're going to make it or not, or if you already do. So guys, thanks for watching. Make sure you subscribe, share the video, it really helps. Click the notification button too. Thanks, bye! Our next step is to add some butter. I've got a stick of butter. I forget how much that is in grams. So this is so delicious, guys. I'm going to add some sour cream. So it's just a lovely additional thingamajig. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I had a lot of fun making it. Are you going to make it? Are you going to try it? Is it something that you feel that you'll be able to add into your carnivore journey? Or you may not be carnivore, but you just might like meat. So let me know how you're going to... Okay, got so much to do now. Gotta go. Bye. Mwah. Hi loves, it's Annabella here. Now we've got the disaster cook. What fun. I remember it was a bit of a disaster cook, but I thought I'd include this in case you'd like to watch it. And if you don't, that's fine too. It's kind of like a vlog, so enjoy the show. Bye. It's quite nice and affordable for me, and it's got a nice flavour. So we're just going to sprinkle salt on every edge of the meat. Use as much or as little as you want. So I'm fairly happy with that. So now for the garlic powder. You could use onion powder, anything you like, I guess. I just use garlic for now and salt. So I'm happy with that. I'll just rub it in, I guess. I don't know if I really need to do that, but here I am doing it. Of course, you don't have to put any seasonings on it overnight. You could just do it on the day. I've done that before, but I like just to put a little bit more care to my meals. I think it just adds to the flavour. But of course, if you're busy or tired or you forgot, that's fine too. So we'll just sprinkle the garlic on there. Easy. So I forgot to put on the edges, on the sides of the meat, so I've just put salt and garlic powder there too. One of my special subscribers told me about chuck steak, and I love it so much. I love the flavour, and I love how much fat there is. I got this from Aldi. It was a pretty good price. So I'll just sprinkle the garlic powder carefully. This one has got big holes in it. Okay, so we'll turn it over. I tell you guys, I kind of want to have it fried as a steak. Oh, it looks so good. And you know, if you want to fry it as a steak, just dry brining it like we're doing now will make it more tender. Just so you put it on a tray, on like a cake rack tray sort of thing, and then that way it gets more tender. So I'll just pour some more garlic carefully over the meat, and it's just going to be so delicious. I tell you, if I was going to have this as frying it as a steak, I would just cut it in half, and I would cook it in the oven and reverse sear. Yum. So I'm going to put this in this container. Hopefully it'll fit. Yes, yay. So I'm going to put the lid on both of these and put them in the fridge overnight. The great thing about this recipe, it's going to be cooked in a slow cooker. And if you're living in a colder climate, this would be a great addition to your carnivore diet, because It's going to be so nice and warm and sort of comforting. And yeah, so I'll see you in about 24 hours. Bye. Night-night. Hi, I'm back. It's night time for me now, and it's time to get our dinner cooking. Looks pretty good, doesn't it? It smells amazing too. So we'll just put this in our slow cooker. Luckily, it just fits. And we'll just put this steak into the slow cooker as well. Boy, it just fits perfectly. Just squish it down a teeny bit. There, done. So got half a cup of lamb bone broth that I made, and we'll put this into our slow cooker. Feel free to use whatever broth you want to use. Chicken would be lovely. And beef would of course be great. Our next ingredient is about 125 grams of butter, so a little bit over 1 stick of butter. So I'm just going to cut it into some cubes and we'll put it into the slow cooker. So in the butter goes. I'm guessing you could use tallow instead of butter. In fact, I've been increasing my fat intake, and I had a whole heap of fat trimmings. I fried them. Oh boy, and they were so good. That looks pretty good. I'm really happy with that. I learned about this recipe from Kelly Hogan, and yeah, she's so awesome, isn't she? So I have honestly loved this recipe so much. It's just so easy. So we're just going to put the lid on, and I'll see you in the morning, and we're going to put it on low. I've got some beautiful fat trimmings here, and I just want to show you the tallow I've got. This looks so beautiful. So you could of course use it in this instead of the butter, but I'm wanting the flavor of butter in my meal. But what I've been using this for is actually for a lip gloss. It's really nice. It doesn't have any major smell, and if you wanted to, you could add some essential oils. So yeah, it's been pretty awesome. So we'll put the lid on. It just fits too. It's pretty close. And now we're going to put the slow cooker on low. And we'll see you in the morning. Love you lots, guys. Bye. Mwah. Good night, darlings. Love you lots. Sweet dreams. See you in the morning. Night night. I love these so much. They're so pretty. Need to get new batteries. So beautiful. Hi, just thought I'd say hi. I'm going to do some craft. I've got my meal cooking, so I'm looking forward to a lovely dinner. Well, a lovely meal tomorrow. Bye. Hi darlings, look at this meat. It's finally done. It looks so beautiful. Thought I'd show you how tender that meat is. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to transfer it into a dish to pull apart. Cool. This has been cooking for quite a while. Oh boy, look at that. Just look at how tender that is. Wow. Look at all that steam. It smells absolutely amazing. And this is such a perfect meat on Carnivore because it generally is budget sort of meat. I would say in Australia we pay way more for this than say in America, but still, even within Australia, it's still a pretty good price, I think, because you're getting beautiful meat with lovely fat. Just look at this. I honestly can't wait to eat it. Just look at that. So tender. And just look at how, all that steam. Look at how fatty that is. I thought I'd use this. Will this work? Oops. Oops. I really need to get new tongs. I love all the butter in this too. It just makes it so delicious. And if your meat doesn't have a lot of fat in it, then the butter in it will definitely help you to get the fat that you need on carnivore. It looks so beautiful. And just look at all these juices. It's just going to be so good. So I'm going to use 2 forks to pull it apart. As you can see, I mean, I'm only doing this with one fork. And this is just so tender. And honestly, it's one of my favorites on carnivore now. I wish I'd known about chuck way earlier. I mean, it's just beautiful. Chomp. So I'm just going to shred the rest of this off camera. So here it is. It looks so yum. Looks so good. And now we're going to add some of the juices to this. I'm so happy with how this turned out. So I've only just got a small amount of the juices in it just for this video. As you can see, we've still got lots here. So I'm just going to serve some up for me in a bowl and then add some more of this beautiful fatty mixture juices. So I think this is a nice amount for me, and I'll just get some of the beautiful juices. I think I'll just want a little bit more. Oh yes, that's going to be so good. And now for special treat, I've got some sour cream. So it's full fat sour cream, and we'll just put some in the bowl. I'll just add a little bit more. Just look at that, guys. Doesn't it look amazing? So now, taste test time. So first of all, I'll just get a bit of the chuck steak with the butter and just taste that. Oh. That is hitting the spot. It is now cold and raining here, and it's just perfect. So now, for the sour cream part too. Oh wow, it's so rich. This is perfect. And the good thing is, guys, it's got so much fat in it, it will fill you up. So this was on the slow cooker for about 14 hours because I had a lot of running around to do today. So at a certain point, I just put it on keep warm, and it just kept cooking, and it's absolutely perfect. So every slow cooker is going to be different, so you just have to play around, maybe sort of plan for 6 or 8 hours, you know, on a low heat. It would be quicker on a high heat. I don't know how that affects whether it's tender or not. So just when you're cooking it, keep an eye on it, and it's just going to be perfect. Bye. Love you lots. I just wanted to say, this is a perfect meal if you wanted to lose weight on carnivore. I have lost 17 pounds, a little bit over 17 pounds in 44 days, 7.8 kilos all up in 44 days. And I just think it's a fabulous addition to your carnivore diet. It tastes yum. So I hope you try it. Now it's time for me to tuck into this. Chomp! Hi darlings, if you got to the end, you are brilliant, you're amazing, and you're a legend for watching all the video. I thought I'd give a quick update. I've had a kind of a crazy week. I had a CAT scan on Monday or Tuesday in the hospital. So yeah, it was Monday. So it was lots of fun. I've had a lot of people praying for me, and I'm hoping soon I'll be well again, loves. Bring it on. It has been very hard, and I'm trying to be very brave. Yeah, so I do hope you enjoyed the video. I put a lot of love into it, and hope you're doing well. And I hope you have a beautiful weekend and a beautiful week. And I love you lots. Bye.